Alrighty then, welcome back everybody, welcome back to the drawing. So, today I actually wanted to get the last bit done, which is the background, and then we should be all fine. Well, I'm speaking as I'm absolutely sure that it actually works out well, but yeah. Let's go, and let's see how far I'm going to be pushing it. I have been doing some bits and pieces here to fix things up, so I actually made sure that I have everything into one drawing. And now I need to figure out what is causing that last bit. Alright, which one is it? Tell me. No, 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 no. I already spotted an error in my way, so, you know, it's always important to make sure. How does that go there? No, no. Not on the grass bit. Is it on this bit? No. It's on this bit. How? How did that happen? The fuck? Oh well. It's fixed now, so there we go. So, further ado, let's get started. So the first things I need to do is making sure that I have that into a lower perspective. Then I need to do some bits and pieces of double checking things, mainly because I need to double check if it is correct. So let's go for the Hill Hydra to see how I did that on that part. So I actually blatantly went with the easiest way of doing things, right? Yup, I went with that part, a bit, kind of effect. Alright, sure. So we already have the main effect then. First, we have this one, which is the overlapping effect. And I need to make sure that I have this out. No. This out? No. This one. Yes, this one actually needs to be above this. There you go. So now we're going to be working on that. So we're going to be first making sure that we have that effect a little bit in there. First, we're going to pick up a color. And well, it's going to be blue because, well, you know, I'm going to be using blue a lot. So first things first, I want to make sure that I have that aggressive blue somewhere on that side. So I'm going to be making sure that I have that aggressive blue on that side. The good news is, by the way, my nips finally came in, so that's good. That means I can actually draw things in properly. So there we go. Now we're going to be making sure that we have that done. And I spotted another mistake. That is an effect, right? Yeah, that's an effect. Alright, which one has it? Yep, it's in here. No. 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 Yes, alright. Which one? That one? That one. I knew I missed something. That's always the good thing about using aggressive colors. You always can see the mistakes that you left behind. It's also a major downside, but then again, it solves the issue that I want. So first things first, I want to go here with that part. Alright, now we have that one fixed. Then I want to also have that on this side. So there you go. Now we're going to be making sure that we have that as our coloring effect. So first things first, alpha striking it like so. Oh, for fuck's sake. What is happening? Why is this happening again? God damn it. God damn it. Every single time. Alright, let's make sure that that is still in the alpha channel. There you go. Now that is solved. Good. So now we have the alpha channel here. Now I need to make sure that I have that back again. So now we have an effect in this side. Then we also need to add a lighter effect on top of it as well, which means we're going to be doing this box selection. Then we're going to be making sure that we have that bit like that, like so. So let's go with that. And now, like so, or like so. No, like so. Yes. Then I also need to do it in the other side as well. Box selection, then grab that, then drag that over, like, drag it over like so. Yes. Alright, now we have done that. That is the first bit of the step done, if I'm correct. Yes. Now we have the first bit done. Now I need to draw a lighter effect on top of it. So now I need to draw a lighter effect on top of it, like so. Yes, like that. But not that aggressive. Maybe like this. Yep, that will work. Can I just do this? Probably not, but nope. Alright, fine. That way it is actually easier. Now I have a line, and now I can draw the line further. There you go. That is one bit done. Then I want to do it also on this side. So let's go with that. There we go. Then I want to remove some bits here and there. There we go. Now we have done that. Which means that we now can actually also implement the darker effect, and hopefully get that right. And now we can actually go to the next bit. Like, do I want to go for this? That's the question. Do I want to go for this kind of effect? No. It's better to have that on the other side, most likely. Alright, so now we're going to keep it like that. Then we're going to be adding in the next bit, which is the front one. So we're going to do that. That is going to be bluish again. Bluish, yeah, bluish thingy. Yep, bluish blue. Good enough. Bluish blue is going to be implemented here. Well, I'm going to be putting it underneath here, most likely. Yep. Alright, a little bit more lighter blue. This was too aggressive, of a terrible blue. Alright. Alright, let's see how that turns out. Okay, I want that definitely to happen, but how do I want to do this? So I want to add this in here. If I do it like that, then add in a lighter color to the top part. How does that look? That could be useful. But then again, I need to make sure that I have that fully drawn in. So now, yes. So I could do that kind of approach. Interesting. Yes, yes, yes. I could also go for keeping up with the white, with the blue, but that doesn't work because I already have blue in that spot. That means that I need to go here. I need to go for the white effect, most likely. So if I add this here, how does that work? Is that a good idea? Like if I add it in here. That could actually work. Now we have actually a flood. Mm-hmm. So this needs to be then underneath, this needs to be up there. And then I can actually get this bit. Yes, I know where to go with this. Alright, good to know. So I now need to grab this. That's just a move. Give me... That I also can do. So let me just see what I can do with this. With all of this, actually. So if I have this drawing, that means I want to go for blue on this side. I want to have blue until here. I want to have blue, then again blue, and again blue, and then splash, splash, splash. Like that. And that kind of effect I want to go for. Now we have that. That means I can also now add in erase color parts as well. So let's do that as well. There we go. Nope. That could work. Yes, so now I need to grab that. Alright, now I have that. That should work. Now let's first add in a darker and lighter coloration. And then a lighter coloration on that side. A little bit more lighter. There you go. Now we've done that. Now it is time for me to do the extreme light effects. All right. That is already a thing that I can do. Now I want to add actually some more additional things to this. So I'm going to be doing that, which means a slider effect. Hopefully I can pull this off. Yep. Now, what I need to do is actually get the most riskiest part here done. I'm gonna copy this just in case, because this is probably gonna be messy if I don't. So I'm gonna be doing this, and then I'm gonna be using move tools. Oh wait, no, hold up. I want to make sure that I do this right. Up. Does that work? I think it does, but it requires a lot more effort than I was hoping it would be. Alright, now we have done that. Now if I add this below it, what happens then? Do I want that? Most likely yes, but then I need to make sure that I have that in correct line work. Oh boy. Well, time to do some busy work. It's gonna be hard though. So if I do this, does that work? Yes, it does, but I need to make sure that I do this right, so... Alright. I need to do this on a different layout. By far. Alright. Let's try this again. Oh man. This is gonna be difficult. Alright. Do I want that removed? Nah, no. There we go. Now I hope that this is actually working properly, because then after this I need to add a secondary layer to it as well, which is going to be the hardest part here. There we go. Then add this one there, that one there. Easy. Then the last bit. Now I need to add one more to it. No. Where is it? Do I want that filled? Where did I left it? Where did I bloody left it? It's in here somewhere. There it is. So now I need to get this one up and running underneath this one. So by lack of expertise, this needs to be going like now we have what we need. And now we can color it all up. Do I want to go for, do I want to keep that? Do I want to keep that? That does make things look cool though. Yes, I do want to keep that, but I want to keep this into the same idea. What do I want to then do? I want to probably go for like a dark, I want to go for transparent blue probably. Oh well, I'll see with that later down the line. But how do I do this bit then? Probably gonna be coloring it in separately again. Yeah, most likely. Man, this is difficult sometimes. But yes, I need to keep the light up and running. The top part needs to be kept like that. But the bottom part but this part needs to be blue. Dark blue. Then the midsection needs to be, again, lighter color. And then we should be fine. There we go. So I want to get what? Yep, like that.
Then I need to do a blur tool effect. Alright, then I want to add something like, not over here, not over there, I want to add it like here underneath. I want to add like something like that. Now I need to add one more thing, which is this one, and add a lighter color. Ah, fuck. Hey. Oh, for fuck's sake. Ah, this is so confusing to do. Now the question is, do I want to add more stuff to this part? So I have this. I have this one. I have that one. I have this one. And I have that one. Do I want to add like yellow here on this side? No. But I could. I could add some bit of yellow here and there. But that needs to be then what? Watermarked? Take the move tool. Alright, then grab this, then grab that, then grab this, then grab that, then go here. Time to add in the last bit of work. No, wait. Yeah. Nope. Nice. Can I also add like a darker color to it as well? Or is that not worth it? Nope, that is not worth it. How about here? Nope. How about this one? No. I will do it the other way around. Just go this way, then make sure that it is like 35 maybe. There we go. Okay, now I have done that. Then something needs to be there as well. Alright. After that, I need to add something more to this. But where? And how? That is too good. I need this bit to be then erased to... How much of a smudge? Good fortune. There you go. Alright, and then I want to go for 8 maybe? Sure. Then I want to go for white maybe as well. Alright, so now we have that. First things first, need to make sure that that is that. Alright, so I need to double do this then. Alright. Then I need to go here, and then I need to deselect. That is what I want. It's not the best, but hey, you know, it's what I need. Now I have a paint layer, now I have a paint layer too. Okay, so now I need to make sure that this is like that. First things first, I need to figure out what kind of line work do I want to go. Wanna go for that kind of line work? Yeah, probably. But do I want to go for transparency? Yes, I do. Did I type that right? Did I type that right? Lead. Did I type lead correctly? Leading to lead is a verbal form in result definition. Will go to, lead to, include. Yes. I typed it right. All right. Cool. Now I done that. Now I need to make sure that I have that coloring done. So let's refer to this color. Let's go for this color and get the old-fashioned Redaroo back in there, baby. Well, brownish Redaroo. And then I need to create that coloring vibe on this bit of the drawing. So now I need to go here. Oh man, that is so difficult to do. Then again, it will be worth it. Then I will get myself the next bit. So I have now this bit, then to the next bit. Which means now we need to get the background part done. Which I'm gonna do like this. Alright, then go back to erasing. Alright. Whew. I got this. So now I need to grab this color, which is the darker color, go down. No, come on. Okay, now I've done that. Now I need to get the text in there. Let's put it that way and then type it in there. Alright, I can do this. I've done it many times before, so it should be fine. last bit is going to be hard.
Alright, then add in the lettering part to it, and then I should be able to get to where I want to be with this. Oh boy. May lead to a new good fortune. Holy shit. No, I need bigger letters. Fuck. I need bigger letters. That is annoying as sin. Yep, I need bigger letters for this. Beep beep. Right. There we go. fortune. There we go. Do I want to then go for the effect of rats? Yellow? Because that clearly is a thing that is possible now. Nice. Then I'm gonna go now for the last bit. Quick group, quick group. Then I need to grab this one, layer style, drop shadow on top of it. Then making sure that it's around 8 with size 10 maybe. close, but not quite. But close. Alright, just give me a second. Droid sound fallback. Alright. May new wave lead to fortune. Let's see if that works. How does that look like? How does this look like? That's very thick lettering and that sucks. Alright, let's see. Curving pitch. That doesn't translate. Alright, cool. And Gothic then. Does that work? No! Nothing here works. I am amazed. Yeah, I knew that that critter has some issues, so no. This is the best I can get. That is horrible. Alright. Then I need to make sure that I do this right. Nah. No, I think that I will leave it here right now for that part. Do I want to add some more stuff to it? Not really. I could add here a boat. But that would make no sense. However, I could do this though. But that would also make no sense. So no. I think I will leave it here for now. That looks good. I'm still bothered with the letter type though. I doubt I can fix it. However, I do it now manually. I'm just doing it manually like that. And I'm gonna be using the old-fashioned Hill Hydra as the
well, leather ingredients that I use. So I'm going to be using these as the leather ingredients that I want to use. So let's just use this and this. And then select it, then use this as a copy. Then no. And then we paste it. We should get ourselves the thing that I want. Copy it. Nope, it doesn't work. Darn it. For now, I will leave it like this. Then I probably, yeah, because it does have what I want. It does have that effect that I want to go for, the ripple effect, the attack in that part. I could also just leave that behind and fix it later. No, I actually want to finish it. So let's try this again then. So let's pick up this one. Let's pick up this one, then pick up that letter type. Let's pick up the letter type that I want. Then copy it, then paste it, then copy this, then no, then paste it. There you go. So that's how big it is. Jesus, that's big. All right, so if I want to add it like that, I need to add it like this. All right. So first we have the M. And now is the hardest part. We need to do this very carefully. All right. So I want to go for 5 because I need to do this on 5. Right? No, I don't need to do this on 5. I need to do this on 3.7. Yes, I do. All right. First things first. Making sure that I have this. So May, what was the text again? May. May, then it's going to be A, because apparently my text typing is not allowed. It is bugged out, so there you go. May. May, and then May A. Then it's gonna be wave, so and then an A. Oh fuck. Wave. May a wave. Lead. Lead with AD, right? Oh, fuck. That's annoying.
lead. To fortune. To fortune, and I cannot type that in properly, motherfucker. Alright, time to cut this in that part. Time to make this tinier. Fortune, yes, alright. Then now I'm gonna be going for deselect again. Fortune for fortune lead to fortune. Alright, wave lead to fortune. Alright, now that we have the first bit done, I now need to get the bit into position how I want it to be positioned like. So I want this bit like that. Alright, then I'm gonna grab this bit and make that bigger as well. May a wave lead to to fortune. Alright. Now we have that done. Now I can actually get it right. Now I need to get this to correctly placing. Deselect. Alright, now we have done that. Okay. Now let's fill it up again with the colors that I want. Red, green, red, yellow, green. Oh. And then add in that effect. And hopefully I can get where I want to be with this. Or at least, you know, partially get the right effect that I actually want with this. Because holy shit, it takes a fucking long time to get it right. And I hate it when that happens. But then again, it's better than nothing. Because I want the letters to look good. That's literally the thing that I want to see. So yeah. So now I can actually move this even upwards if I want to. But I don't wanna, actually. I could technically do this. I can actually move this entire bit. Zoop. Wait. I could move this entire bit upwards. To here. Lead and then to fortune and then mate, and then I can put lead and then I can put that part. To fortune, I can put that here. That would also be funny. I like that. Deselect. Then after that, it should be all good, right? Yep, then it looks all good. Oh man. Nah, maybe not fully, but I can get that right. I can get this effect in here as well, making it all looking nice and fancy. Which I'm gonna be doing. Just take some time. Right, the first step of it all is color it, then color code it, like the colors I want, and then after that, stripe it. Which should be not too hard, but then again, nothing is easy if you have not the right letter type anymore, because you actually went from Windows to fucking Linux, because stupid ass Windows is an absolute nightmare. Or at least Windows 11 is. And I do not like to have a fucking PC bricked, so yeah. I went for Pop! OS instead. Which is quite stable, and the only downside is because it is very secure, you know, you have literally this guy be like, I like to go hacking into this device, and then the PC says like, oh, do you have the key? And then the person's like, wait, what key? What key? And then it's like, ah, yes, you need a key to activate the entire PC. So yeah, it's very evil, but very secure. The whole damn thing has it literally can make you encrypt your PC. So that's pretty good. So every single time you start up, the PC is encrypted. So nobody can enter. No, everybody needs to first enter in the password before they can enter anything. Then they need to enter the password for the user face. But yeah, encryption is pretty nice, pretty neat. It means that nothing can run without your permission, and you can always get the pop-up, and you always get a pop-up that if something wants to run on your permission, you need to give it permission. And everything that doesn't have the permission that you want to give it, it cannot see into the files, which includes letter types apparently. So I need to maybe make my own letter types, but that's for another day. Probably gonna be doing that in Blender, most likely. But yeah, it's a fun thing to do, and that is not the color I'm looking for. That is the color I'm looking for. What the hell?
Oh, I need to do this. I need to do this the easy way then. Oh, I removed it. I see. Alright, time to use the easy way. Do 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 do. And then after that, I need to make sure that once I done this, I need to make sure that I have then the how do you say that? The line striping done. But that is gonna be a pain in the ass to do, but since I'm here anyway, why not? I have all the time for today. I want to finish this off so I can finally continue with the magical girl story instead. Instead of this whole damn nightmare by, like, let me just try to draw an ocean. And I'm almost 3 weeks in because of it. Darn it. But yeah. Also, I resisted the urge to continue working on it after the stream most of the time, so that also is a thing. I really should do that more often because it actually does improve the quality of the drawing most of the time. And I can then, you know, make some errors fixed beforehand rather than, you know, during the stream, which makes the stream very long. Like now, for instance, because I don't have the thing, I can then do the thing. Alright, now I have this. So now I have this, which is already cool. It already looks a lot more better. Yep. That letter type looks so much more fun. Alright, now time to do the thing that I don't want to do, but I need to figure out if this works. So let's see if that works. Yep, it does. It does work, but holy shit. I need to do this very gentle. Like, do I want this or do I want the other one? Ooh, this does create that cool looking effect, that tiki, the wood effect, which I forgot to put into this thing. So I will put it in. And then we're gonna put some background noises in there as well, like fish. Yes, then you're probably wondering, like, how the fuck would I put fish in here? Well, it's already clustered with all the fucking wave tactics. Well, that's the fun part. You just add in them very sneakily and silently in there, you know, so that they don't, you know, so that the eye doesn't see it. And then once you look at it too long, then it actually is shown, because that is actually quite fun to do. Alright. Now that that is done, I now actually have something to look at that is actually looking good. Also, the thing looks good, so that's great. I need to fix that bit. So I'm gonna be doing that. First things first, making sure that that thing is looking good. Bada bing, bada bong. Alright, that's the first bit. Drawn in. Now we need to add in the other bit, which is then the light effect on it. Alright, so I'm gonna be doing that like so. And there you go. That's also in here as well, so I need to do that as well there. And this is the best part about it all. go. Now we're going to be going for a darker approach. So we're going to go here, then we're going to go 25%. And bada bing, bada bong. It is a finished. Weeby. Zurbotata. Banana. There you go. Now that it is done, now it's time to see if I can add some fish in there. For fun's sake, anyway. So let's see if I can add something in here that actually does work. Like, you know, if I add here like a dog fish or something like very spooky, like it needs to be thick. I don't want to go for that. I want to go for this maybe. Like that. How does that look? No. It makes the thing too busy. So, well, then we're gonna be testing out some stuff. Let's see. If I look here, well, if I look here, we can see the eyes that goes back to here. With that, we can also see the bum. We can also see Larry right there. Then we have this bit right here, which then also highlights this one. That will immediately make you look at that bit and that bit, so that's good. Larry itself makes this bit highlighted and that bit highlighted, which then finally shows this bit off. And that means I have everything that I want to show into this. Well, this also actually pays attention here, those two corals, but that means that this bit entirely is actually also highlighted by these two. Yep, that looks good. That looks good. Alright. The only downside is I don't have something here in the top part. So I have nothing over here. I can look if I break this up, if something happens here. No, it does not change anything. So this is a better result than adding that in there. Because if I would add in here rocks, for instance, and I will do that like that, how does that look? Horrible. Because then you don't have the flow, you don't have the underflow that is actually, or the high flow that goes over here. All right, so I want to keep it like this. So technically the infall that everything goes by, so everything that the drawing itself actually goes crashing into this place, literally, because of this bit and that bit. And because of that, it actually relieves itself up in the air, which is good. Alright, then where do I want to add my signature? I probably want to do it here, something like that, most likely. So, I want to add my signature in there, so let's go for that. Something like that. Or do I want to keep, or do I want to make it buried in the sand right there? No, I actually want to keep, I actually want to have there. I actually want it there. Alright, oh, for fuck's sake. But you piece of shit. Alright, that one needs to go away. Then I need to draw this on a different layer. Wow, that's sometimes evil, man. I hate layers when they are very invisible. That I don't realize that I'm drawing on the wrong layer. Alright, let's go with that. Then go quiet. Up, come on. Then go over here. And done. like that. Now the question is, do I want... I have the background here, right? This is all background, right? Yeah, this is all background noises. Alright, so do I want... Now the question is, do I want to add in the spickle part, which is this one, not the heavy one, the light one, yes, the light one, and do I want to add it in there? Because do I want to add this in there? That could work, but then I only want to do it on the darker parts, so I want to add this like in there. If I want to do that in there, how much do I want to add at least? That's the first bit. Like, how much do I want? I probably want it lighted. I probably want it light because of how much stripes it does give. And then I want to remove it gently on the top side. So I want it removed. There you go. I want to remove on the things that don't have that effect. So I want to remove on bits that I'm certain of that I don't want to remove, that I don't want to get it. Now we have that. Now I can go for the blur tool, and then that should give me the heads up where I want to give this and where I don't want to give it. There you go, and then I can remove that bit there, that bit over there a bit, that bit over there a bit, and that should give me, well, it should give me, it's not guaranteed, but yes, that gives me a far better look on. And I notice one thing, which is on the light part, which I should find quite easily. That is in here. No, that one, no. This one, no. Alright, which one is the light bit on the stripe? Don't tell me it's in the fucking top part. Most likely it is. No. Where is it? No. 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 Yes. Alright. No. 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 I should really try to do... Ah, there it is. I need to make sure that that bit right there is the same height as the top layer of that part, of the other part as well. Mainly because otherwise it looks weird. Oh, fuck. I forgot about that part. Then get this bit, then get this bit. There you go. And now we actually have the drawing in the full direction. Now what I could do as well, which I should do, is add a tiny eeny meeny line around the drawing. Something like that, yes. Alright, then I now have this drawing there. This is not snapped, right? It is snapped, good. That solves a lot of issues. That means I can actually get this right in one go. Alright. I should definitely make sure that this is like a very big long draw. Tool option, can I also just not snap? instant preview, free transform. No, I want this to be not snapped. How do I do that? How do I do that? How do I do this? Because now it's pixel snapped. So now it is snapped. Now there is a line there. A line that doesn't need to exist on the top end, most likely. Well, I could just move it slightly upwards. Alright, how is that looking? That's a terrible line. And I will do the line differently. I will just draw the line. Alright, the line needs to be 30. The line needs to be here. Does that work, or is this drawing then not work? Is this drawing not workable for that? No, because of the white line that I drew before. Yes. That's why I drew that white line instead of a dark line, because it doesn't make any sense. Why would I make a dark line for this? Alright. I'll keep it like this then instead. And yeah. Looks good. I actually like it. A lot. Alright. I hope you all enjoyed for now. And yeah, it is finally finished. So no further ado, let's celebrate a little bit and grab my old-fashioned one. It's in here somewhere. Music. It's a music, and it's not a music. God damn it! Let's me just start up this bastard. Fucking hell. Where is BitDragon? Where is it? Because holy fucking shit. You piece of shit, you always give me not the right result, which is quite annoying. Alright, I want to know where you hide your stuff. I want Carlos L. Oh wait. I wanna open Carlos L. Why not? Open it. And then I'm gonna go now towards the browser local files, and then I can see it. Now I can open it with the old-fashioned VLC player instead. Then open the file Space Shooting Duck. There you go, easy. Then I don't need this one. Let's see. Yep. Looks good. Alright, that looks good. That is definitely for sure the right way. Then last minute fixes that I noticed, which, well, you know, that it's the last minute fixes, why would I not notice? The last time we tried to do the drawing bit here, I need to copy this into a, well, I need to group it together with the one that I had, which is this one, that one, and then this one is the coloring, so yes. Then I need to layer style it and drop a shadow to it, because apparently I forgot that part. Then I need to make sure that that is in 8, I believe, 8 or 6. 8 pixels with 14, 8, 8. Yes, 8, and then go for 4 distance. Then that should go. And I can actually get that right there. Nice. Then we have the main thing. So we have the main thingy right here. 1, 2, 3. Which we have here. That one also needs a layer style, because that thing actually also drops a shadow, so I need to make sure that that shadow is dropped. I need to make sure that that shadow is not aggressive, so around 50, I believe. That is good enough. Yes, and then size, doesn't matter that much. That way we actually have that. That means I also now need to make sure that I have the line work done for this, so that thing needs to go away. Then I see that there is a tiny little bit of an issue here. Fixing that up like so, and here over there as well. Alright. And now we should be fine. Yep. That looks good. Alright. I'm gonna be saving this as a PNG file. Well, first save it as a New Year's drawing, because why not? It was a New Year's drawing, which is a little bit late, not gonna lie, for a New Year's drawing, but sure. Why not? It's always important to, when you save it as a PNG file, yes, HRE, interlancing, PNG. Let's force into the 8-bit channel, because that's indeed a thing. Alright, so, I hope you'll enjoy it for now. Wow, actually 2 hours fucking drawing, yeah. I get that part, why? Mainly because of the fucking background, which was a little bit of a hassle to fix, or get right, literally. And, yeah, I'm happy with the result that I... Motherfucker. You piece of shit. I knew there was something odd. Hold up. Hold up. Where is it? Where is the line? That's the line, right? What line is this? No, that's not the line. I'm looking for the line. Where is the line? No. I'm looking for the line that I drew. That is not shown here. So somehow that line got removed. Alright. I knew there was something odd here going on that I need to fix. Alright. Well, we're back at it again. Somehow, this one, no, that one, no. This one, no, that one, no. There is one line that I have. That's the upper line. This one is the darker line, which does rely on the thing that I want to draw. So I want to draw those lines. So, alright, I have this one drawn in, right? Well, not fully, but I have not drawn it in right. Alright, time to fix that. Bloody fucking hell. I hate when that happens. I hate when that happens. Somehow that line got removed or moved or something, and I don't know where it is. Because I'm a little bit terribly with organization. Oh, you fucking piece of shit. Get in here, you dick. That is what? That is the main one. Nope. That's not the one I'm looking for. What is this one? Nope. Is this one I need to look for? Nope. Alright, so it's not in here. Fine. I'll get the thing drawn in then manually again. Because I need to do it anyway. Alright. Let's see, what am I missing? I'm missing a lot. Luckily, I know what to do, so that's the good part. The bad part is I need to do a lot more. Alright, where is that thing going? That is that one. That need to be underneath. That needs to be underneath this one, I believe. Yeah, it does. Wait, what? Hold up. What is that? Ah. Alright, so now I get actually what I need. Well, then I need to fix this again. Do-do-do. Ba-do-do. Ah. This is why you always double check your homework. Holy shit. I hate it when that happens. But then again, it's not the end of the world. It's just lining. So, could have been worse. Definitely. Could have been better. Most likely. Why did I do it? I have no clue what I erased and when I erased it. Most likely it's going to be because of the melling around with. That bit is going to be painful to do. There you go. All right. Alright, there you go. And now I'm gonna be probably already 3 hours in because of fucking fixing my work that needs to be fixed, because holy shit. Sometimes when you make mistakes like that, they really hurt. And on other times, well, they just are fucking easy as peasy to solve. I don't know. Luckily, a lot of this work is quite easy. It's most likely, you know, the sum of rules here is quite easy. It is make sure that you always have a backup plan when things go south. And I'm not foolproof, so that's why I'm always doing this my way. I don't have to do that one. I could, however, do it because it makes sense to do it. Because it would make things a lot more cooler looking. There you go. Yep, that looks a lot more better already. Small steps make a lot of work. And I always say that myself. Always use baby steps because fucking hell. Every single thing looks big at the beginning. But the more you do, the easier it gets. And yep, I drew myself some ocean again. And I must say, it is actually quite satisfying to see it again. Because the last time I drew it was just a squid. And that was a little bit of a very easy drawing. It was a very simple one. And now, well, now it's a lot more stuff. Which is also important. And I make an anglerfish, which is quite funny. I like that I made an anglerfish. There you go. And then go down. Then drag this one up like that. Easy. Easy. Then I need to go here, fix this bit up because that is not good. Sometimes I wonder why I always make so much fucking mistakes. But then again, I have seen worse mistakes happening when I'm trying to write, and then I forget to save. By the way, never do that. Never start writing and then don't fix it, because holy shit, you're gonna be absolutely hating yourself when a thing crashes or you lose so much progress. I definitely need to put that into Word, by the way. The entire story, and then get it back up and running. Might do that tomorrow or something like that. But definitely I will be working on a visual novel tomorrow. Because it's a new week. And which means I can do whatever I want. And what I want to do is definitely working on that bit. Easy. Alright. Now that looks so much more better. Holy shit. Juicy. Alright, save it. Then save it also as a CRAV file because I made a fucking mistake here. Creative document. Yes, the creative document 2006. Please, thank you. Then go back to saving it as a PNG. Then overrule it. And now it's done. Alright, let me just double check this before I fucking cry again upon this part. So now we have the CRAV file of 2006. So let's see. Yes, that works. Alright. Well, it's not. Alright, hold up. Save it as the PNG file. Save it as the PNG file. So save it as a PNG file. Then say 2006 v2. Yeah. And now that should work. Save this as a v2 program. Alright, then it says like, oh no, that thing. Alright, now it's a PNG. Alright, now I'm gonna go back. And now the PNG is just this. Nice. So yeah,
crisis averted. Took only 80 minutes, but yeah. I hope you'll enjoy it for now, and thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Until then, I want to wish you a lovely day, and yeah, this was fun. I definitely have been doing a lot more than 1 hour. But then again, I normally try to keep it at 1 hour so that I don't get this kind of sidetracked into massive focus and then absolutely getting drained the next day. But well, you know, I want to finish it, so yeah. All right, I hope you have a lovely day, and yeah, until the next time, bye.